Hi, I'm back. It's been a while and I apologize. There's been a lot going on, including the fact that Book 12 in the Blood Hunt series is now live and on Amazon. There's just sometimes spring can be really hectic. And this takes us to where we had left off before. I was going to read to you from Book 5, Blood Hunt Ripple in Time. And yes, that's my beloved cousin Samir on the cover. Okay, now, the thing with Book 5, Kai and her platoon and specialized people discovered some caves that weren't exactly caves per se. They were more like portals and location jumps to other parts of free America, until the very last cave they stumbled upon had a bit of a surprise. It wasn't a location jump. It was a different kind of jump. And that's where the crossover from the Blood Hunt series happens with the Time of Awakening series. So here we go. Early summer, the year 2108, May 15th onwards. Early summer had seemed the perfect time for First Lieutenant Kayla Day Ann McMahon, also known as Kai, of the FAC to lead a specialized, read small, wilderness tracking survival training session over in Arkansas on the other Osage Reservation. There's 4 reservations that belong to the Osage. While the wilderness surrounding the expansive Zishi Reservation in Missouri was the stuff of legends, there was something about the Hunker Reservation which spoke of hidden pathways yet to be uncovered and deep caves buried in the thick wilderness. A perfect spot to put some of her people through their paces. Well, there was more than just her people involved. There was John, as if he could have been kept from going. Not likely. And Samir, and Falcon, several sensitives from the FAC headquarters, and some of her people from the training center whom she felt needed a shakedown reminder of their survival training. She didn't take it easy on anybody, including herself. Unfortunately, from the moment they had first bunked down in their chosen campsites on the Hunker Reservation, every member in the party was plagued by bizarre dreams. Kai kept dreaming about a hostile disembodied head, flames, apocalyptic landscapes, and blinding flashes of bright lights on an unknown horizon. Samir was dreaming about explosions and men in rather unusual military uniforms, plus an annoying run through some unknown tunnels. Ja'an was having upsetting dreams about shimmering water reaching out to him. Falcon kept seeing a fortress exploding and a very strange military tank. Nothing that he'd ever seen before. Other sensitives in the group reported dreams about huge crystals, heat, and someone crying. The reports of the disturbing dreams finally got to the point where Kai began worrying that some underlying reason for them was occurring. In fact, it was interfering with the training session, and she finally put in an emergency call to FAC Central to speak with Major Wendy Fuller, the chief psych officer. Both Kai and the psych officer decided that something was off, as all the dreams seemed to be tied into one another. While Kai did not like abruptly stopping a wilderness training session, Fuller did advise her that they should all return to the Survival Training Center and have medical there do a thorough checkup. Just in case. "I'll catch a chopper and meet you there," Fuller added. "Maybe there is a commonality. Perhaps something everyone did without realizing it, and it is showing up in the dreamscape. I think the elders in the Zishu medicine man should also be consulted." Kai reluctantly agreed. After all, she was responsible for the health and well-being of the team, hence the emergency phone call to Central. While everyone grumbled about being ordered back to the center, they still understood that something was wrong. Besides, it was going to take at least a day's journey to get back, maybe 2, if the roads weren't cooperating, if you could call some of the trails found on the reservation as roads. Kai had led them into a rather deep area of the wilderness surrounding the Hunka Reservation. And that's all I'm going to tell you. You have to get this. It is quite an adventure, this book. I think you'll like it.